morning, I be like, pull it on that crashy morning, shit. I be like, JLK, morning show, so I be like, morning on that crashy, no, yeah, shit, morning time, I really want to keep it simple. Keep it plain and simple when I clip up on that nipple. Fancy time, fancy walk away. No play, sometime when I go berserk. No play when it's time that I go berserk. Berserk the nerk when it's time that she go berserk. She coming in my time, she coming in my time. She coming in my ride, sometimes she always on my mind. Coming in my ride, she be coming in my time, so my mind. Hangover time, it be fun time when them berries be 2 for 1 when you be like cell timing. 3 for 1 when they come like bill timing. Ring their bells and they come dime a dozen. Play that game and they be like Russian roulette app. Play that game and they be like Russian roulette app. I be like pulling it on the Russian morning app. I be like pull it on that crashy morning, yeah, shit. I be like JLK morning show.
Tell me if I'm lying, huh? Because you know I ain't lying, bitch. Run, pew, pew, pew.
You better run. That's what these niggas do. Pew, pew, pew. You hear this? Sue me if I ain't lying. You hear these people tell a lie, and if you don't sue them, that means they telling the truth. Nice try, Mondo, no teeth, Mondo. Run, pew, pew, pew. See, they only want to talk in a safe space. On their platform. Come to my panel. Come to my panel. That dead ass channel ain't getting no life. None of y'all dead ass niggas ain't getting no life from me. I only fuck with the niggas I fuck with. Shout out to you, Johnny Blaze. Sorry to come run that bitch ass nigga off the panel, man. I gotta catch these niggas when I gotta catch them.
Run.
That's not what I do. You follow the girl.
Run.
That's what these niggas. We know it's fake.
Run.
That's what these niggas do. That's what these niggas do. That's what these niggas do. Tell a lie. Nice try, Mondo. Hey, you an unhappily married ass man with missing teeth. You're scared to show yourself, and you're scared to show your wife. I'm tired of these married ass niggas who you don't even see them. You never see them happily with their spouse, but they talking shit about everybody else like this behind the blinking picture. This what they do. They get up here and talk shit about you, slander people's name. They don't care about people's platforms, they just gonna say whatever they can to try to diss the person they don't like. Sorry to come on this.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question, Shut the fuck up. Let me ask you a question, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Let me ask you a question. I never came on this motherfucker.
That's what these niggas do.
Run.
That's what these niggas do.
Run.
That's what these niggas do.
Run.
That's what these niggas do. We know it's fake.
Whatever, man. I'm gonna do it.
Just like you, man. It's fake. Just some fake teeth.
Wait a minute, hold on, so I can make sure this time. Hold on.
Run.
Look at show us fake plan.
That shit is not fake.
Run.
That shit ain't fake.
Hey,
that shit is not fake.
Who the fuck got acting brand new bills like that?
Run.
Just brand new, crispy ass, brand new bills.
Just came from the bank.
Nigga, that shit is fake. You did it live.
Nigga just came from the bank.
Okay, go spend some money.
Nigga, I just came from the bank. Nigga.
Go spend it. Show something that you bought.
Write down the serial number, nigga. Chase the serial number, nigga.
This nigga put
came
this.
from the bank.
Okay, you got a real bill, and he's showing it with the fake one. He's showing a real bill with fake ones.
Oh my God. First, all of it was fake, man. I'm about to go. First, all of it was
a real bill one.
Johnny, first all of it was fake. Now
Show
I'm
it.
showing the real.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Hope all is truly well with everybody and welcome back. I am your host with the most, JB2 Reactions, bringing y'all this Saturday afternoon content. All right. Now, not worth it, that video that you did send me. I did get it. Hold on for 1 minute, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Now, that video that you had sent me about Kada Scott, I did get that and I put it on my community wall. So apparently it is some type of update on that particular case. We're gonna go over it. Y'all give me a moment, get right to it. And just to say my condolences to the family that has to endure such a horrific crime to this young lady that was only 23 years old. And whatever the rhyme or reason, leaving from work, allegedly, leaving from work, and all this happened, man, look, my condolences to the family. Unheard Cries TV dropped this a day ago. 23-year-old Kada Scott texts Keon King, kidnapped me again, hours before she disappeared. All right, fair use. This is for educational purposes only and to shed and give more update about this situation in the death of Kada Scott. Let's begin.
The man suspected of kidnapping her is now accused of killing her.
Kidnap me again. Investigators say that's one of the last messages Kada Scott would ever send. Tonight, the text and timeline reveal how the 23-year-old went from missing.
But what I'm confused about, why would she text that saying kidnap me again? I don't get that. I don't get, why would she text him kidnap me again? What would prompt her to even say something like that? I wonder.
To murder.
So y'all remember Kada Scott, the young sister we've been praying for, hoping she'd come home safe? Well, the court documents just dropped, and I need y'all to hear what they found on her phone.
Kidnap me again. Investigators say that's one of the last messages Kada Scott would ever send.
Girl, kidnap me again. And 20 minutes after she got in his car that night, she was gone. Let me tell you something. This case just got a whole lot more complicated. This is Kada Scott, 23 years old.
Yeah, it's very complicated. Kidnap me again. I won't even begin to understand what the fuck that's all about. That still don't negate if it's alleged that he actually unalived her like that, then no. I won't accept that one right there. Over a text. I mean, so what? We don't really know the full context of that text. So I'm not so much going to jump out the window on that. I mean, to each his own, but I'm not going to jump out the window so quick about a text.
Look at her in this video, excited, trying on the dress she was going to wear as a bridesmaid in her friend's wedding. Look at that smile.
That's what
Look
I
at
was
that
thinking,
joy.
EV. See, that's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking, EV. I don't want to read so much into a text because, see, you can interpret it any type of way you want to with that. You know what I'm saying? But look, right, that's the key word. Kidnap me again. So that's not even her first time probably even saying some shit like that. Who really knows?
Supposed to be her future. Her friend Pri met Kada at Penn State University. They stayed close after graduation. And when Pri got engaged, Kada was one of the first people she asked to stand beside her. The dress was ready. The plans were set. Kada was looking forward to celebrating her friend's big day. But on October 4th, 2025, something happened that changed everything. And now, investigators have revealed text messages that show what Kada was saying in the hours before she lost her life. Messages that raise questions about what their relationship really was. And evidence that shows at least 3 people were involved in what happened to her. The Philadelphia Medical Examiner has ruled Kada Scott's death a homicide. Keon King, the 21-year-old who was already charged with kidnapping and conspiracy, is now facing murder charges along with 19 other criminal counts.
The affidavit of probable cause states, supporting homicide, abuse of corpse, and conspiracy charges among 11 more crimes filed against King.
We talking about abuse of corpse, robbery, arson, and firearm violations. Law enforcement sources have confirmed that Kada Scott was shot, and investigators say she lost her life within 20 minutes of getting into King's car that night. But here's what makes this case even more disturbing. Police found evidence at a house where King went after. A house where 2 women lived. A house where investigators found contractor bags, a hammer, and ammunition. Those women were detained, questioned, and released. But the question remains, what did they know? And were they the accomplices caught on surveillance helping to move Kada's body? Let me walk you through what we now know. Because court documents have revealed a timeline that shows this wasn't random. This was coordinated, and multiple people played a role.
Thank her mom, her papa too. I want to thank the doctor, the hospital, everyone previously on her roster who messed up. Now a chance for her not optional. That's my queen. I want to go to space just so I could give her a star. I know she's probably tired of running through my mind. I gotta get her a car. If you got any letters or mail for her, just send it to me. Because she lives in my heart. She brings everything to the whole table. She's not just a snack. She's the whole lady. That's not just my baby. That's the whole cradle. If your girl is all that in a bag of chips, then mine is all that in a whole potato. And so what if she's a snorer? I adore her. And when she's away off to sleep in her bed, I reread our messages and everything that we said, just so I can still at least speak to her in my head. I love being with her. I'm always smiling. You should see my whole face. I want to be with her to where in old age, people always ask, you got a girl? I say, I got a soulmate. She is to me, dang. I know, right? Basically. I want to thank God for making her possible.
Right now at 11, murder charges in the death of Kada Scott. The man suspected of kidnapping her is now accused of killing her. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Jacqueline London.
And I'm Fred Shropshire. While investigators have not yet revealed how she died, we are learning more about the conversations leading up to her death. It's been a long month for the Scott family. Scott was reported missing after she vanished 18 days ago during her overnight shift at a nursing home in Northeast Philadelphia. And then on October 14th, Keon King turned himself over to police. He was charged with kidnapping.
And the very next day, police searched near an abandoned school. There was no sign of Kada Scott in that area.
So wait, the guy turns himself in? I'm really confused about that part right there. So the guy turns himself in. Now, again, why would he have to turn himself in if he wasn't? Because just because he was with her last, that doesn't mean that he did anything. So why would he have to turn himself in? Man, yeah, this is very deep.
A tip led police back to that same area 4 days later, and that's when Scott's body was found. Then King faced another round of charges. That brings us to this afternoon when police announced a third set of charges against King. He is facing about 20 charges in all, including murder, abuse of a corpse, arson, stalking, and robbery.
The investigation is far from over. Court documents give us a closer look at the last text messages leading up to her disappearance and death. NBC 10's Shaira Arias is live in Germantown, where the city hosted a safety meeting blocks away from where Scott's body was found. What did they say about the case, Shaira?
Fred, great question, because the first thing that Mayor Sherelle Parker said was that she was not going to get into the investigation or give details about the investigation of Kada Scott. But what we are able to see with these court documents was that last conversation, what Kada was saying to King that night that she disappeared.
Yes, sir. It's heartbreaking for what happened to Jada and her family.
Kathy Warsinger was one of the many people who lives in Germantown to show up to Wednesday night's community safety town hall meeting. The same community that continues to grapple with the trauma of recently losing one of their own, 23-year-old Kada Scott.
This was someone that we all, in some way or another, connected to.
On Wednesday, 21-year-old Keon King, who was recently charged with kidnapping Scott, was charged with murder and other offenses after officials ruled Scott's cause of death a homicide. Court documents obtained by our news partners at KYW detail critical cell phone evidence that places King's cell phone where Kada was last seen, as well where her body was found. According to the documents, on October 4th, the night Scott disappeared, as she was on her way to work in Chestnut Hill, she received a dozen calls from a number linked to King. Investigators say King texted Kada letting her know he had a new number. Kada asked who it was. King then replied, Kel, as the two made plans to meet up. That same night, Kada wrote, "Kidnap me again." King replied, "Better be up to." Officials say their last exchange was at 10:09 when Kada texted King to call her when he arrived. A co-worker of Scott told police they heard Scott upset that night. Police say Scott was last seen leaving her job in a 2008 Hyundai. The same vehicle police say was stolen and later intentionally set on fire on October 7th. Cell phone activity shows Scott and King arrived at.
So was they fucking around? Because that sounds like that's some flirting type shit, and again, I don't know, but I'm just trying to gauge it in a certain way, y'all. Could it be possible that they was having some type of relationship going on? I mean, y'all tell me up in the chat, am I old for even thinking that? Because it just seems to me like they had some type of relationship, whether if it was just physical or whether, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting from this.
The Auberry Rec Center's parking lot the night she disappeared. Sources tell NBC 10 they believe Scott was killed 20 to 30 minutes after she went missing. Police say surveillance video of the rec center captured two people arriving and exiting.
So wait, you say he allegedly sold drugs. She had a boyfriend. So why in the fuck would she want to hang around a motherfucker that's selling drugs, is putting his own life on the line? And if your boyfriend ain't about that type of life, why would you want to be around that in the first place? That part now, that's really confusing. That's really confusing. So now you want to be around, if your boyfriend ain't no drug dealer, you want to be around the drug dealer where all the action is then, right? Yeah, I saw her smoke it. Yep. So she liked allegedly, she liked the fast life, allegedly. But hey, it is what it is with that. You know, it It ain't the first that I know women like the bad guys. You know, they'll keep the, you know, the square guy, you know what I'm saying? Because the square guy gonna still take care of business and hold it down. But you know, it's something about a bad guy that women like. You feel what I'm saying? They like that type of shit. I don't know.
Visiting King's vehicle, but then just hours later, two suspects are seen removing from the vehicle what they believe to be someone's body and placing it in the area where Scott's remains were found. Police say the investigation into Scott's murder is far from over.
Recovering Kada's body was not the outcome we had hoped for, but we are grateful that we were able to bring her home.
Commissioner Kevin Bethel vowing to hold everyone accountable in her murder responsible.
We continue to pursue anyone who helped, who concealed, who participated in this act. We will not stop.
And just want to let all the residents here in Germantown know that here at True Light Fellowship Church, starting tomorrow at 10 a.m., they are going to be offering resources for those residents who just simply want to talk to someone who need help navigating the tragedy that happened here in Germantown. In Germantown, Shayra Arias, NBC 10 News.
Now, investigators say they don't know what Kada meant by kidnap me again. Was she referencing something that happened before? Was it playful language between them? Some kind of inside joke or code? Authorities have said there's no indication of any previous incident involving the two. But that text exists, and it shows they were planning to meet. What we do know is that on October 4th, Kada received a dozen phone calls from a number linked to King. Court documents show that King texted her, letting her know he had a new number. Kada asked who it was. King replied with one word, Kel, apparently a nickname he went by. And then they continued making plans. The final text exchange happened at 10:09 p.m. Kada wrote, CM when you hear. Investigators say CM stands for call me, meaning call me when you arrive. That was the last text Kada Scott would ever send. Now here's where the timeline gets critical. Because a co-worker of Kada's at the Terrace at Chestnut Hill, the assisted living facility where she worked, told police something important about that night. Around 10 p.m., the co-worker said she saw Kada outside the building. She was on the phone and she appeared upset. The witness overheard Kada saying, I can't believe you're calling me about this, followed by an expletive. So Kada was arguing with someone on the phone. She was frustrated. She was upset about something. And shortly after that call, a witness saw her get into a dark-colored SUV that immediately drove off. Now, we don't know who Kada was talking to during that phone call. Personally, I don't think it was King because of the nature of the conversation she was having with the person over the phone. But I stand to be corrected. It could have been someone else. Maybe the person she had been on a date with earlier that night at Topgolf. Maybe her partner, or maybe a friend. The police have her phone records, and I'm sure they know exactly who called her at that time. But they haven't said anything publicly yet. What we do know is what happened next. At 10:15 p.m., cell phone data shows that Kada Scott and Keon King were together near her workplace. This is based on the location pings from both of their phones. It would be the last time Kada was seen alive. At 10:24 p.m., 9 minutes later, Kada Scott's phone went dark. Law enforcement sources say that's when she was shot. Within 20 to 30 minutes of going missing, Kada Scott lost her life. Let that sink in. From the time she got into that car to the time she was gone, 20 minutes. Whatever happened in that vehicle happened fast. 4 minutes after her phone went dark at 10:28 p.m., surveillance cameras captured the stolen black Hyundai Accent parking at Aubrey Recreation Center, right next to Ada Lewis Middle School, where her body would eventually be found. And that car stayed there for 2.5 days with Kada's body inside. But King didn't just park the car and leave. Cell phone tracking shows what he did next. And this is where we learn about the house, the accomplices, the evidence that shows other people were involved. Investigators tracked King's phone to the 5500 block of Belmar Terrace in Southwest Philadelphia. Police executed a search warrant on that house. And what they found raises serious questions. Inside the home, officers recovered contractor bags, a hammer, ammunition, items that could be used in exactly the kind of crime Kada Scott's body showed evidence of. 2 women lived at that house. Police detained them, questioned them, and then released them. King was not at the house when police searched it. But here's what's significant. King's cell phone was tracked making multiple trips between that Belmar Terrace house and the area where Kada's body was found, back and forth, multiple times. So what was happening during those trips? Was he going back to get help? Was he getting supplies? Were those women involved in planning or covering up what happened? We don't know yet. But the fact that police found contractor bags and his phone pinged there repeatedly, that's not a coincidence. Then, on October 5th, the day after Kada disappeared, surveillance footage shows something crucial. At 11:39 p.m., King's gold Toyota Camry was caught on camera returning to the Auberry Recreation Center parking lot, the same lot where the stolen Hyundai with Kada's body had been sitting for over a day. The footage shows 2 people getting out of that Toyota, which means someone else drove that car away after dropping them off. A third person, an accomplice we haven't identified yet. And then, those 2 people who got out, they waited for 4 hours, just standing there in that parking lot, waiting until almost 4 a.m. when the area would be completely empty. At 3:56 a.m., surveillance cameras captured those 2 individuals approaching the Hyundai Accent. They opened it, and they removed what court documents described as a heavy object consistent with a human body. They carried that object toward the wooded area behind Ada Lewis Middle School.
You know, what I'm realizing about this is that it's a lot of twists and turns. It's a lot of peaks and valleys with this story right here. And I really ain't no conspiracy like type of individual. You know, I like to deal with what's in front and what's really the truth. You know what I'm saying? And this right here is very hard to gauge because it's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And then this text that keep being mentioned, you know how it goes on the internet, y'all.
The same area where Kada Scott's remains would be found 2 weeks later. After they moved the body, the Hyundai was seen driving out of the parking lot. And on October 7th, 3 days after Kada disappeared, Philadelphia police responded to a vehicle fire. That black Hyundai Accent burned, intentionally set on fire to destroy evidence. The car was later compacted at a junkyard. So we have King. We have at least 2 other people helping move Kada's body. We have a third person driving the Toyota away. And we have 2 women at a house where King's phone kept pinging and where police found suspicious items. Like, how many people were involved in this? And why haven't the accomplices been charged yet? Philadelphia Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel addressed this directly during a community town hall. He said, "We continue to pursue anyone who helped, who concealed, who participated in this act. We will not stop. The investigation is ongoing. They know there are accomplices. They're working to identify everyone involved, and they're building cases to hold each person accountable." On October 22nd, 2025, 18 days after Kada disappeared, the Philadelphia District Attorney filed murder charges against Keon King. He's also now facing nearly 20 total charges, including abuse of corpse, robbery, theft, arson, tampering with evidence, causing or risking catastrophe, possession of instruments of crime, and multiple firearm violations.
This is the stuff that I watch on TV, in crime shows, scripts. To see this happen to someone so close to me.
Priya is describing what goes through her mind when she thinks about her friend, Kada Scott. The 2 met while attending Penn State University. She says losing Kada has been a nightmare she still cannot fully understand.
It hurts because I kept replaying this on my mind that she didn't even stand a chance. You can give her a week, you can give her a few days, you can give her anything. Everyone was so hopeful. that we would find her and she would be alive.
Just a few weeks ago, she tells us Scott was getting ready to be one of her bridesmaids. Brie sharing this video of Scott excited, trying on the dress she was going to wear.
She was the type of person that she said she was going to do it. She was going to do it. She followed through all the way. And that is just something that I'm really, really proud of her for.
On Tuesday, dozens of community members gathered once again to remember the 23-year-old woman whose life ended too soon. A prayer service was held, along with a balloon release, at the vacant Ada Lewis Middle School near where Scott's body was found.
Kada Scott will always be to me and to us the forever Miss Philadelphia.
Community members vowing to keep Scott's memory alive.
We're going to have a law called the Kada Scott Law so that women, black women, all women who are going through domestic violence will know that we are with them.
Scott went missing on October 4th.
Now, this is what I will say about the man in question. All right. I want to see more proof, because now I could poke holes towards that text message that she sent to King, right? All right. So I want to sit back and watch it develop a little bit more until I can see some more evidence on his end for them to show that he is the one, without a shadow of a doubt, unalive that young woman right there, right? The only reason that I'm even going there with it too is because by me just realizing that he turned himself in. So if a person guilty, y'all, would they be so willing to turn themselves in? Or would they just have stayed on the run? That's the question that I keep asking my own self in that part right there. What really what would prompt him, even though the lawyer had explained it or whatever the case may be, right? But if he actually did it, to me, I don't see turning myself in. I'm trying to run and get the fuck away from it. Catch me if you can. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I'm looking at it, though, because it's like, hell, if they ain't caught me by now, shit, I'm gone. Shit, catch me if you can. That's how I'm looking at it. What would, that's how that's the only way that I could look at that. So something along the line, I'm thinking, maybe he really didn't do it though. But again, I don't know until more evidence come out. My life say guilty conscience. Could be. It could be. I'm not going to deny that. It could be. I'm just not sure. Guilty conscience or not though, my life, I don't know too many motherfuckers that did a murder and have that much of a guilty conscience to turn themselves in. At least I don't know too many motherfuckers that do that shit. Oh, wait, Evie, you said his pops is actually with the police and made him? Oh, well, there you have it right there then. Okay. So allegedly his pops got some type of affiliation with the police. They got to have a plan then, because if that's the case, then they did talk some shit on out. I can almost be guaranteed on that part of it. He told him, go ahead and turn yourself in. We're going to make sure to get you a lawyer. We're going to get you up out this jam. He let the scratches heal up. Hey, I'm just trying to really figure out and gauge it in a way, like, again, they didn't catch me I'm on the run, I'm gone, I'm doing me. Why again, even if somebody's in my ear to tell me to turn myself in, but why would I do that if that means that you admit to me that seems like you admit to some type of guilt about the crime with that young lady. Right, EV. That's what I'm saying. We all human beings. We bear our own cross. We don't sit up here, but you don't bear nobody else's cross. But shout out to Unheard Cries TV. Sub up to this channel right here and hit the like button. That was some good content right there. Now, Grassy Knowles, shout out to Andre O.D. Kimball. He just came out with that one earlier, y'all. It had hit I had got the notification. I'm like, oh shit, Andre O.D. Kimball. Then came out with another banger. I'll be right on back. Yeah, y'all a good one to listen to while I go take care of something real quick with dude.
Years got his phone out after he got punked in our team meeting by the veteran. How you get? And then here, who the first nigga to talk? Got for Kwame. Years got his phone out. He got all these niggas up here. All these niggas up here, right? I just said after he got punked in the locker room, first nigga to jump out the window for him. Ears. Everybody shut the fuck. Got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? Kwame. Who got punked?
When the man, the veteran, you just said he a rookie, just like you said.
So Kwame, there ain't no problem yet? Kwame, there ain't no problem yet? No problem? It's cool. I said you got punked in the locker room. You got punked in the locker room. Phone out. Who you texting, boy? What the problem at? In the locker room. Who got punked in the locker room? Huh? Hey, Gil, who got punked in the locker room? Who got punked in the locker room? Huh? Who got punked in the locker room? Huh? I say, who got punked in the locker room? Yeah, Ears got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? Hey, Gil, who got punked in the locker room? Okay. There you go. See, he just said for the first time, word. Who got punked? Ears, stop. Okay. Let me go ahead and stop. Let me go ahead and stop. He just said for the first time, word. Who got punked? Ears, stop. Got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? Let me go ahead and stop. Let me go ahead and stop. So, Kwame, is this where you gonna hit me with the questions? You gonna hit me right now with the questions? Not yet? Cause right here, he interrupted on accident. He didn't know. He didn't know if you was ready to say something. He didn't know if you was hiding under the bed yet. We can't see you. We don't know what you're doing. So he is taking lead. Nothing. He interrupted. Nothing. We cool, right? We cool. Okay. Everybody. We cool. We cool, everybody. Hold on. And he said, my bad. He's got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? Right there. I heard your question. I heard it. We all heard it clear. Who got punked in the locker room? Who got punked in the locker room? I heard it. We all heard it, right? He said it. Who got punked in the locker room? We good. We good. You asked your question. We good. Who got punked? I heard it. I noted it. Not really. Got punked in the locker room. Now let's go. Hold on. I came in my third year. Right. I think you're right about that. Got punked in. Hold on. State my first time. See. Kwame, did you see what you just did? Oh yeah, you easy to be, boy. You see what you just did? You agreed with me to shut me the fuck up so you can ask your question. Let me say it again. Just agreed with me to shut me up. You're right, Gil. Who got punked in the locker room? See, you did the same thing. Ears is being accused of. Ears got got his phone. Now, who you texting, boy? You didn't catch that shit. I caught it, bitch. You agreed with me in the locker room. So shut me up real quick so you can ask your question. Same thing Gears did. We got your ass on video agreeing. Gears got his phone. Now, who you texting with a man like me? Who got pumped? I said you got pumped in the locker room, bitch. Gears got his phone. Now, who you texting, boy? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you right. Damn. Who got pumped? You agreed with me that you got pumped in the locker room. Ain't that a bitch? Who got pumped in the locker room? So now, what the problem is why do I need to push play if you already agreed you got pumped in the locker room? Not the upper room, but the locker room.
So who got pumped in the locker room?
This bitch is stuck on repeat. Hey, Ears, it's not your fault. Keep glitching. It's YouTube. Fucking this shit up.
Speaking of Gilbert Arenas, ladies and gentlemen, right now he is firing back with these accusations on his name of being a snitch. All right. And shout out to Big Ant, Urban Politicians TV. Yeah, shout out to that brother. He caught the content and he was able to edit it and piece it together on Gilbert Arenas' response. Now, again, he's not, Gilbert Arenas he be trolling just like anybody else, right? But when you have a white woman by the name of Rachel Nichols that will repost something and make it seems like Gilbert Arenas is a snitch, like even with her, that would be going too far. So Gilbert Arenas is putting everybody on notice, especially with people that got money. If you sit up here and slander my name like that, I am going to sue. So again, shout out to Urban Politicians TV. He dropped this a day ago. Gilbert Arenas responds to critics calling him a snitch.
Individuals such as Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier were taken into custody today. Former, current NBA players and coaches. What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years. The FBI led a coordinated takedown across 11 states to arrest over 30 individuals today responsible for this case, which is very much ongoing. Not only did we crack into the fraud that these perpetrators committed on the grand stage of the NBA, but we also entered and executed a system of justice against La Casa Nostra to include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchese crime families. And you'll hear more about those details today.
2 cases that exposed criminal networks led by 34 individuals who believe the rules did not apply to them. Professional basketball, where players and associates allegedly used inside information to manipulate prop bets on major sports betting platforms, using information that was not yet public. Others close to him know that he planned to leave the game early with a supposed injury. Using that information, members of the group placed more than $200,000 in wagers on his under statistics. Rozier exited the game after just 9 minutes, and those bets paid out, generating tens of thousands of dollars in profit. The proceeds were later delivered to his home, where the group counted their cash. Operation Zen Diagram, investigators uncovered a long-running scheme in which members and associates of several well-known organized crime families rigged high-stakes poker games across the country. These operatives included capos designed to carry out their crimes. They used custom shuffling machines that could read the order of cards, barcoded decks, and hidden cameras built into tables and light fixtures. The organizers also enlisted well-known public figures, former and current NBA players and coaches, including Chauncey Billups, the head coach of the Portland Trailblazers, an NBA champion and a Hall of Famer, to make the games appear legitimate.
Good for all the trolling. That's cool, but Rachel Nichols is foul.
What did Rachel Nichols do good?
She used my video and she actually wrote that I possibly snitched.
Oh, no, Rachel.
I listen, I'm going to troll with the best of them. But to ask that question,
no, she didn't do that.
because then it makes me really want to, like, first of all, two of them is gambling on NBA.
Yeah, I'm already
is
knowing
throwing
my
poker
life.
games and robbing his friends. Ain't got to do with me. I'm gonna tell on this. Wow, I'm just I'm gonna tell on him. Like, you know what I mean? My case is all a whole bunch of Igors, and Igors, right? And I don't like this. What's going on? I see the word mafia.
Yeah.
But the only faces I see is Negroes.
Yeah. Not Crenshaw Mafia.
NBA. You know what I mean? It's NBA. Like, wait a minute.
Josiah got jokes. He said, not Crenshaw Mafia. Boy, Josiah, you got jokes, boy. You better be careful on laying them type of jokes on now, boy. Boy, look. Hey, you better watch out for them Crenshaw Mafias too, shit. They get your goddamn ass, shit. Boy, lay off the game jokes now. Lay off the game jokes.
Hey, hold on, man. Like, what's going on here? What y'all going? What the NBA do to y'all?
Brother polite. Brother.
I had to think about it. It's mafia, but it's just local. You've
been around brother knowledge. You've been around brother.
The international crime bosses. Blacks. Right. Okay.
You need a face. They don't got jumpers.
You need a face.
They don't got jumpers. None of them gave Kobe
Look, I watch enough movies to know the last group you want to snitch on is the mafia.
Hey, yeah. Adam Silver, you wasn't gonna open those arenas up as polling stations.
Listen, I watch Dateline. They still ain't found people since 1947.
When you seen them?
I like my YouTubing career.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and I had the links in the description where you can watch the clips in the beginning in full on PBS, where they held a live federal press conference today to announce that they had made a.
All right, now, hold on. Hold on. All right. Now shout out to Self-Taught. Self-Taught dropped this 17 hours ago. I didn't snitch. I'm suing you. Gilbert Arenas responds to Rachel Nichols on Chauncey Billups' arrest. Again, shout out to Self-Taught.
He had addressed it quickly.
I'm good for all the trolling. That's cool, but Rachel Nichols is foul.
What did Rachel Nichols do good?
She used my video and she actually wrote that I possibly snitched. I'm gonna troll with the best of them, but to ask that question, then it makes me really want to, like, first of all, two of them is gambling on NBA. One is throwing poker games and robbing his friends. Ain't got to do with me. I'm gonna tell on this. Wow,
So Gilbert Arenas had made this post on IG, and you can see he had wrote this. He said, defamation lawsuit against anyone who made it seem like I'm a part of this case will be sued if I don't score 20 points at the 2K rec tonight when I go live. He said, I'm dead serious. Your fate will be determined by my outcome in 2K. So let's check out the video of Gilbert Arenas and what he has said, saying he's going to sue people like Rachel Nichols and other blog sites that had labeled him a snitch. Let's check out this video right here.
I'm disappointed in y'all. Like the trolls, I'm fine with y'all. The people who are supposed to have better integrity and supposed to be knowledgeable about stuff, sites that have information, like FBI is speaking, telling you everything that's going on, how long this has been going on. And you take my trolling in my case against the people in my case that I don't know. I don't know how that has translated to me telling on a whole nother group of people. I don't even know how the two are even thought about connected. My case has a bunch of people that don't speak English. I don't know their names, that rented my house. And somehow, because my poker table in the house is confused with I running this. I get it. Cool. Don't know how that is connected to someone hurting their foot or hurting their foot, betting that they have a bad game in 2023. Not sure how those two connect. A coach rebounding, giving out information on games. Not sure how those two are connected. The one that sounds connecting, is the coach who was hosting games, allegedly hosting games in Vegas or wherever, inviting people, pros, poker pros, and they had 20, 30 China infused technology. In 2019, that had glasses and all that, all this James Bond stuff, which I've never even heard that people went to that level of, God damn it, winning people's money. The victims of that case, you know, think about it. When you lose money that much and they're trying to strong arm them, they go to the feds in 2019, means pre-COVID, means before the Lakers won the championship. The FBI is saying they've been looking at them for 6 years. It took them 6 years to get 34 people to tie it all together. How does that have to do with my case? Did they play at my house? My case is at my house. Did they come to my house and play? So the fact that some of you guys, some of you sites are using language that I told, which one, I've never had an interview or talked to law enforcement, judge, anybody. I haven't. They didn't never talk to me. I haven't talked to my lawyer. Like, I know my case. I'm not worried about my case. I know what I did. I know the only thing I did. If you have my case, 900 pages. One line. I think this is Gilbert Arenas' house. That's my case. Now, the reason I'm mad is I was playing 2K. No, I'm serious. I was playing 2K. I'm averaging 20. One of the dudes I'm playing against called me a snitch. I went 0 for 16 in front of my fan base. It affected me. So
The fact that some of y'all defamed me, I don't know if I'm going to be the bigger person and just let it go, or I'm going to sue. And I know you guys know I am 55-0. I won 6-7 defamation lawsuits. So you know I know that. And some of y'all language defamed me with false information. 2 cases that have no connection. I don't know or played with not.
So Gilbert, like, talk on my name and say the wrong thing, and I'm gonna sue. But I don't know why would they want to even go there with him in the first place. But again, yes, I do, because people are so thirsty on the internet for some type of content, and they want to spin all type of narratives and this and that and the third. But until you get in that situation and somebody get to saying some things on your name that ain't true, you will do the same thing. Now, of course, Gilbert ain't gonna be going after individuals he know he ain't gonna be able to get shit from. It's just gonna be, it is what it is with that. But like people like Rachel Nichols, that's supposed to have some type of journalism integrity, for her to have did that shit, yes, I'm glad that Gilbert Arenas called out for it. I actually am. Because it's like, shut up and go write a goddamn column or something for the newspaper or whoever the hell you work for. Like, you don't even work for ESPN no more. What, you bucking to try to come back now, Rachel? Damn. You just had to come in guns blazing, slandering the black man's name. How dare you, lady?
One of those guys in that case, I don't care who they have. I know I didn't play in none of those games. I haven't seen the NBA players since we bounced that basketball. Not at a lunch, dinner, or nothing.
Hey, Evie, I'm an equal opportunity. I'm an equal opportunist. I go after anybody that's wrong. And what Rachel Nichols did, in my own opinion, she was dead wrong for what she did to Gilbert Arenas. So I ain't gonna cut no corners when it come to that. No, her motherfucking ass could get it with her trifling messy ass. Shit that. Fuck that. This is a messy ass woman. She ain't even working for the network no more, and you trying to just build all type of bullshit and content. Yeah, you know, look, they get called out, but I ain't gonna go that far with it. But in my opinion, that's not no joke. You sitting up here fucking with this man's name and joking, and you on a certain level that you cannot joke even that way, or somebody will come after you. So that's what's confusing to me about the whole situation with Rachel Nichols. Why would she jump that much up out the window? Damn, you looking for some type of splash? You looking to get your name mentioned on the internet? Well, here it is then. You a piece of shit for slandering a black man's name like that.
So the fact that y'all are affecting my 2K game does not sit right with me. I am the 2K legend at the park. And the fact that the people online is seeing my ball and seeing my outfit, like I don't even want to go to the park no more because they think I'm snitching at the park.
Come on, Gilbert.
Like literally.
Gilbert, come on now. Now, Gilbert, I was with you all up until that point, man. Ain't nobody, man, they know it's the internet, man. Come on, Gilbert. You gonna be at the damn park again, man. See, Gilbert, now you trying to sauce it up a little bit more. Now, I'm gonna call cap on that one right there, Gilbert. You'll be at the damn park again, man. Come on, knock it off, man. Yeah, he really trying to sell it though, EV. I gotta give it to him. He really selling it.
Like, with all the information out there, how are you really putting my name in this? Like, I don't mean, listen, there's one thing that I do, troll. Tell on somebody, I don't do that. I was raised by a father.
I'm sorry, Gilbert, but just because your father was right there and raised you, that don't mean that you still wouldn't tell something. I'm just saying. Hey, Miss 2216. Yeah, he already letting his record be known, Miss 2216. He 55-0. Try me if you want to. I will sue the shit up out of you, okay? I'm Gilbert Arenas. I don't miss. And I get it. He got every right to come after people, especially with that type, with money. You know what I'm saying? That will be willing to get online and say slanderous things up out their mouth. So I'm not mad at him about that.
Now, what I'm going to do, this post is going to drop. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get online. I'm going to get on 2K. I'm going to go to the rec. I'm averaging 18. I swear to God, if I don't score 20 points, I'm suing. Because before you made those fake ass allegations, I was averaging 18. So you better hope I go out there and I ball my ass off.
Well, so now Gilbert is saying if he don't get 18 in a 2K basketball game, that he's gonna come out guns blazing and get the suing. Well, I mean, I don't have no sympathy for Rachel. You know, again, she should have known better than to even insinuate that in the first place. And then, you know, to sit up here and type that in a comment or you make a post about that, no, that wasn't a good move on her part right there anyway. And you going after Gilbert Arenas? Like, okay, you know his track record when it comes down to people defaming his name. Man, look, I swear, look, that was the next move I was gonna say too, Miss 2216. See, when us black people get in white people's business, oh, they feel away. They come try to flag your channel, all type of old crazy shit. Shut your nigger ass up. We didn't ask you to get up in our business, nigger. Well, we feel the same way when you Peckerwoods get up in our black people's business. We feel the same way. We didn't ask you to interject your goddamn opinion about black folks' business, but y'all still do it any goddamn way. But see, this time it's going to backfire on Rachel Nichols, and I most definitely wanted to backfire on her. Shit, maybe she'll learn to just shut up and stop trying to be so damn funny. Stupid ass. People going to start learning how to just shut the hell up. All right. Now, this one right here is crazy. This came from Police Insider. Insatiable sent me this one right here. You got teens going around to Dick's Sporting Goods and stealing thousands of dollars worth of merch up out of the store. and this is all in the Midwest. They, I believe, when they got caught, they was up in Ohio, and they was on their way to Michigan. So anyway, y'all gonna see now the ringleader in all this. It was three teenagers. The oldest person that was in the bunch was like 31. It was a dude, right? But y'all gonna see in this how these teenagers was manipulated by the oldest person to sit up here and make a string of robberies to Dick's Sporting Goods store. Now, fair use. This is me giving my commentary and my opinion about this particular body cam story. Let's take a look, y'all.
These shoplifters stole about $5,000 worth of Nike merchandise from Dick's Sporting Goods and ran right in front of the employees.
Yeah,
little did they realize that this small mistake would cost them heavily.
That day. Out the vehicle, Michigan RQ 50, Tom Nora 85. They're not stopping. County Road 99, North Main.
Still going to the store and getting updates on suspects. I'm at the store, 2043, go ahead, 815. Head to that way. Any kids on the road, I'm coming up the main and front right now.
Is a Chevy Trailblazer, black and
color. What is now
68, 99 approaching 75. Get the post above.
Hi, you the one calling? Okay, I think we got them. We're in a pursuit with them now, so I need to know what they look like, what they took.
I know the one girl had a bunch of tech police. I was standing right here waiting for kind of trying to deter them like we usually do. And then she grabbed it and walked this way and said,
What did she grab?
She had a bunch of the Nike tech police stuff on there. So it's
Nike fleece?
Tech police, yeah. So it's the more expensive line of the police and all that.
Okay.
And they all had handfuls of stuff in their arms, and they four of them that ran out. The two girls that had the real long dreads, the one was a real red.
Are you able to
Yeah, I can
pictures? Yeah, let's go do that.
And I was standing right there. She said, "Look at me, smiled, said bye," and ran out.
Okay. Did you see any?
They all had, the one girl, my one associate, walked out right after her, right after them, and she ran for the left, but she didn't see them get across. As soon as I walked out there, they were gone.
Okay.
But she came out from behind the counter, but they all four ran out that way. All had a handful of stuff on hangers in their arms.
Okay, because they're behind a vehicle right now. It's matching the description. Like I said, they're in the pursuit with them. Okay. They're not stopping, so.
They usually don't.
Yep, I think that's what happened the last time.
Last time, my assistant made it viral on TikTok.
Yeah, so did our officers.
It's either 5 Queen Tom, Nora 85, or 50. I believe it's 5 Queen. Getting on 75 right now. Northbound. Occupied at least 4 times. Speeds are at 81. Traffic's late. No lane. Just switch left lane. Passing on the berm.
The suspects were recklessly driving at speeds of 110 miles per hour, maneuvering dangerously close to surrounding traffic and putting the lives of others in danger, and they were in no mood to stop.
So you said they came in, and how many?
There was 4 of them all together.
Okay.
I didn't see them come in. Like I said, I was back towards footwear trying to get things cleaned up because it's close to closing time, you know, and they said, hey, they're being kind of kept staring over at us, you may want to come up this way. But out to the vestibule, or they were still shopping, they had fixed the cart so that way I could see if I had seen a car over by Hobby Lobby where they like to park. I didn't see anyone over there, and I was looking in the main lot, none of them were on and running.
Past the 162 speeds 10.
The male, he was wearing khaki colored pants, but they weren't actual khakis and like a t-shirt, and he had a hat on.
Just an update, it'd be 1 male, 3 females. 2 of the females have long braids.
Okay, traffic's moderate. We're still in the left lane, passing a car on the burn right now. We're coming up to the 164. Speeds are increasing from 100. Disregard, we stayed on 75. We're in the right lane. I got a troop up here with me, looks like. Yeah, I got a trooper jumping in. Right lane, 164. Just past the 165, or coming up to 165 now. Sorry, speeds 110, middle lane.
Is that them coming in? She just had long braids.
Yeah.
She has long braids too.
Yeah, that.
Hold on. 1937 course. I have an update with the 2 female descriptions. That one?
That one. That's the one that one she like.
Is that the one in all gray?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's the one that ran out first.
So all gray, and then we have all. Go. I'm sorry. Go the other way. My bad. You should read my mind. Just kidding. Okay, who's that one? Oh, my bad.
First time they had done this.
Just FYI for you guys, we're gonna get the stop sticks, try to set it up. Just keep the location coming. That 117 for the most part. If you want to try to set up for that. That 117 is the 180. 117 set up at the 180. What biomarker do we have spikes again? So we have the 180, and then Township has it 3. Alright, 117 is at 180.
Sounds like they're still pursuing there. Okay. So is it the same? I don't have it on scanner or anything, so I don't know what all.
Yeah, they're like getting up into wood cow and that kind of stuff. So it's just heading north.
The tops would have the security devices on them.
Yeah, well, these are they just.
Now, Chef X, just to be fair, the Dick's Sporting Goods here in Lombard, right? It's like a couple of suburbs away from me, right? Now, in Dick's Sporting Goods, they got the Nike apparel right there in front as well. The same way that how they set up is there, it's the same way there. But see, the only thing is that it's police right there in front of Dick's Sporting Goods. It's 2 squad cars, right? Try to leave up out of there and steal some shit up out of there if you want to. Okay? And you in DuPage County, and depending on how much it is, then if you stealing thousands of dollars worth of merch, you're going to be right there in the felony stage. And you're going to do some time. They literally catch you, you're going to do some time. I'm telling you. So I don't know, like you posed a good question though, why have it in the front? But unfortunately, that's how Dick's Sporting Goods and how they set up is. They always have the mannequins with the Nike apparel, with the outfits and, the shirts and the socks to go all with it and everything to try to entice you to, want to get the damn outfit. You know how that shit go.
You can see them like holding them up like this as they're running out the door.
Okay. But the sweatpants would not.
They have just like the regular punches, but they're $95 a piece. These are $135.
Okay.
Pass 181, center lane, speeds are 110, traffic still light. Pass 181, speed 110. Next spike should be at the 190 over Reeds. So watching for the spikes near the 189. Reeds is between the two. He's slowing down. 189, he's slowing down to 60. We're on the shoulder now, right shoulder. On the right shoulder.
What I'm trying to figure out is, why take the police through a high-speed chase and you don't get away? You did all that running away from the damn police. You drive for maybe 20, maybe 30 minutes, and you don't get away. They just added on more charges for them invading the damn police. Dummies.
Like we're gonna stop here. Right, we're stopping. Okay, 189, correct? Don't approach it. Sorry, we have other units with you.
Get your dumb ass out the car.
Hands up! Right rear, left, stay in the vehicle. Right rear passenger. Go back. Yes, sir. Keep coming. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep coming. Walk back. Walk back. Keep coming. Keep coming. Take a step to your right. Keep coming back. Keep coming back.
Officer Stoner is going to stay here.
Okay.
We have another officer that's almost up there to grab all the property, bring it back, and then we'll scan everything to get a final total amount that was stolen.
Keep coming back. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Don't reach inside the vehicle. Put your hands up and walk back. Keep coming. Keep going.
Middle right lane, complete 32. Okay,
They were all hopping out like crazy. She was in the back left when I saw her.
Who had the red hair? I'm pretty sure that's the one that was driving.
No, she was
Who's driving? The guy. Everyone has the right to remain silent at this point.
Signal 40 canceled all units. Subjects are 73.
So you weren't driving? The guy was driving, right? Red hair was in the front seat? Okay. Alright. Alright, put her in your car.
Her mine? Alright, mine's right back here. Alright, we're walking over here. Yeah, you want to pat her down real quick?
You were worried more about your phone than... That is wild to me. How old are you?
I'm 16.
16. Yeah, huh?
16. 16, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I want y'all to peep how the 16-year-old is talking to the state troopers and the police.
Driver for the fleeing loop. So we just need to get them all back to Finley. You can probably take both girls.
All right.
Two of the girls. I'll take a guy, and I want another car to come get the other one, unless one of the troopers wants to drive him back up to Finley.
How far we is from Saginaw?
What?
How far we is from Saginaw?
You're a long ways from Saginaw.
All the stolen merchandise wasn't.
What the fuck? You don't even know where you is? And for those who don't know, when she says Saginaw, Michigan is initially where they must all be from. So they hitting up Dick's Sporting Goods stores alone. I guess they look up the different locations of Dick's Sporting Goods. They go there and they hit them real good and get the hell on up out of there. Well, this Dick's Sporting Goods, they weren't able to hurry up and hit them and get the hell on. They got caught. Now, it's alleged that they hit up multiple other Dick's Sporting Goods stores along that route going into Ohio from Michigan. So that's what the alleged talks is about all this.
From just one store, it consisted of clothing from multiple Dick's Sporting Goods outlets that the suspects had shoplifted from just a while ago.
Work on IDs here. Where's your ID at?
Yep. Where's your ID?
I'm not an adult.
Huh?
I'm a minor.
I don't care. You don't have an ID though?
No.
How old are you?
16.
You been in trouble before, Janiyah? In Saginaw before? What have you been in trouble for?
The same. Yeah.
So y'all heard when they asked, have you been in trouble in Saginaw before? She said yes. And he asked for what? The same shit. So you already know she most definitely ain't to be trusted because she will steal right underneath your damn, talking about steal. Okay? Certain things you pick up out there in the streets, and it's certain things that you possibly be seeing right there in front of your damn face in your own house. Now, again, I don't know this young lady from a can of paint, but obviously this is not her first go around when dealing with the police.
Shocking. Seems like we haven't learned anything.
Wait, what's today?
Today's the 23rd.
No, like the day.
Wednesday.
When can we see the judge?
That'll be completely up to the judge. I don't know.
Wow. Now she gets to crying, ladies and gentlemen. The 16-year-old asked what day it is, Wednesday. Are we going to be able to see the judge? Now, you wouldn't think that most 16-year-olds would be talking like that, but she is. That lets me know that yes, she's been hooked up in the system more than a few times, and she knows how this shit goes.
She's 16. I haven't spoken to that one at all. Who do you live with, Janaya?
My granny.
She know that you're doing this?
Yeah.
She knows you're stealing?
No, she knows, but she be tired.
This is her info.
Excuse me. Can I get...
She know, but she getting tired of you? So when you gonna stop stealing? That's really the better question. When you gonna stop stealing? That's your whole world is to steal. Steal, steal, steal. Take what ain't belonging to you.
My phone off. Can you get
We'll
my
take
phone?
care of your phone, all right?
Thank you.
Right now is not the time to worry about your phone, okay? You need to understand that. You guys committed a serious offense here, all right? So.
Would I be able to go home today?
Nope.
What am I call?
No, you're going to go to juvenile detention.
I don't want to.
Why you saying, wait, hold on. I know damn well you ain't gonna sit up there and ask that police officer, is you going home today? No, you're going to the juvenile detention down there in Ohio. You're not even in Michigan. You is in Ohio. Now she about to get the crime once again, ladies and gentlemen. No, I don't want to go there. No. Well, you shouldn't have been in the car. You should have been in the car with other people stealing up out of Dick's sporting goods stores. That's what you shouldn't have been doing, but you was doing it and got caught on camera doing it.
Go there. Don't come down and don't come and steal stuff. It's that hard to understand. I mean, you're 16, right? You're old enough to know right from wrong. So what do you expect to happen when you come steal something? Just to go home? Like it's okay? I don't know what world or society you're growing up in. That's not how it works, okay? So you're going to catch a hard reality today. You're going to be an adult. You're going to learn fast. You won't do this ever again, I promise.
I'm so disappointed.
What the hell you talking about? You disappointed? I'm irritated. You should be mad and irritated at yourself. You put yourself in this situation. So ain't no sense of all that bullshit and crying. What now? I bet you all this crying that she doing though, once she get inside and they get the one to talk to them and everything, she'll probably be the first one to tell some shit.
irritated, Brian, to crash out. Can I make a phone call when I get in there?
Not right now. I'll call your grandma and let her know where you're going to be. You care about her, but you're going to be spending the night in jail making her worry. After we tell her you were just involved in a high-speed chase. All right, well, I can have you have a seat in the back of my car for now. And, yeah, we'll do it that way.
Which is your car?
This one right here. Yeah. You're going to the front seat with me. Lean back. There you go, that seatbelt. Okay. All right, cool, man. Good work.
Where's your mama at? You keep talking about your grandma. Where's your mama?
The suspects were 16, 18, 21, and 31 years old. Officers tried to question the eldest male about the crime, but he was smart enough to dodge all their questions.
All right, take that off, yeah. Step on out.
Oh, well, the 16-year-old is the only one that's going to juvie. The rest of them is going to grown folks jail. Boy, she lucky by 2 years that she don't have to go to the grown people's jail.
Okay, we're walk straight. Keep walking straight.
Yeah, I didn't notice any specific store tags, but I wasn't super looking for that. I was just kind of trying to load everything up. Try to sort everything by if you know that it does or doesn't belong here.
Like this, or might still. Do you have your scanner still?
Yeah.
I'll say I tell you if we've been here as a company, but this color. But I know we didn't have this color at our store.
Okay. You thought they were grabbing all this stuff to wear it?
I don't know, honestly. I don't think that far.
Nobody does that. They either sell it or they trade it.
And there was 4 of them, and they all got in the same car.
If they didn't come up here and pay for something, they go into jail. The total for everything that was in their car is well over $8,000.
Do you understand the Miranda rights? Okay, so we're going through all the stuff out.
Damn, they stole $8,000 worth of merch up out of that Dick's. So just imagine how much just an average of 8,000. Let's just say they hit up 4 Dick's sporting goods stores before they got to them on an average of 8,000. All right, 8 times 4 is what, ladies and gentlemen? Excuse me, 8 times 4 is 36. So they was able to accumulate over $36,000 worth of merch. Excuse me, 32. Excuse me, 32. My bad, 32. So 32,000. That man and $32K. Man, yeah, that most definitely gonna get you some time in jail. Somebody better get to telling and adding people names like y'all always do.
The Dicks here in Finley, all right, and there's a lot of stuff. You know what was in that car, okay? But they're telling us that it's not all of it's from their store, okay? But it's all new with tags. So we're trying to decide, so we know how to appropriately charge you here, how much was taken from Finley. And I need to know what other store that came from.
I don't know how much was taken.
Okay, but what other store were you at? So we can try to work that out with them today. Because your counterparts are saying it was another Dick's, but they don't know what city it was.
Shit. I don't even know where
You're in Findlay, Ohio. So where were you at before Findlay?
They're in Findlay, Ohio right now.
Who does?
Swear to God, I don't know.
Is it in your phone? You have the addresses in your phone?
No, I don't. I promise you, I don't know where the like sent the girls up to juvenile.
He's going to juvenile jail. You're going to adult jail.
I said, what you do with the other girls? Juvenile jail?
Nope, all of them are adults. Gonna walk across the street.
We're counting and logging everything that's going into this box. So
I can't just start loading stuff up into this one?
These 3 hoodies are going in here. So if you want to fold and throw a couple of these in here.
We just got to go through and just write down the door form.
Okay, so we have to enter those all separately then?
They all just had the Nike tag.
I wouldn't be surprised, yeah, if it's from another Dick's location. I mean, it looks like
They don't put a,
Especially if they hit Rossford on the way down.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
Got away with that, came here, and then their plan was just to go straight back to Michigan.
or they didn't get caught, continue south.
Right.
All of them were charged with shoplifting, failure to comply with the order or signal of a police officer, and criminal trespass. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen.
Nah, that's what they dumbass get. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is this 16-year-old that thought she was grown, and then when she get caught with her hand in the cookie jar, get the crying. Please, I'm irritated. Please call my grandma. Please. Like, well, who told your young ass to get on up in the car with them grown people and commit robbery? I'm trying to figure out. Now you in distress. Now you need somebody to come to your aid. Now you thought you just gonna go home behind you being around thieves and his sons of bitches. No. You got caught. Now it's time for you to just go to jail. Take your ass to jail, man. Shit. Lousy ass people do all this old fuck shit, then get caught, then want to sit up here and play victim and be, oh, I want to go home. Never in the history have I ever heard anybody say that they want to go home after they just got caught stealing all type of merch up out of a sporting goods store worth at least at $8,000 worth of merch you took. And you think you about to go home because you quickly to say, well, I'm a minor. Well, to be honest with you, minors do get identification as well. So that's really no excuse when I hear minors say that they don't have any type of identification. You can actually get you an ID. Yeah, you can actually get you an ID. All right, so, all right, I went over that. Anybody else got anything else? Because I'm going to wait and I'm going to save a couple other body cams stories that I got. I'm going to make some good titles off of it, and I'm going to wait till tomorrow to actually do that. Yeah, that 16-year-old know right from wrong. Now, that's a shame that I didn't hear her say nothing about her mama. She called out for her grandma. And you putting all that stress on your grandma, that's even worse. So that let me know right there, mama probably ain't even around. Grandma takes the bulk of the responsibility for that child because she's still a child. 16, she ain't grown. She ain't, she may think she grown, but she ain't grown. Hey, KTC. And she just along for the ride because she want to be bad just like the rest of them grown folks is. She see them grown folks making some money. She probably, I'm telling you, it's real easy to get sucked into all the dumb shit, especially you being the youngest and you seeing what they doing. So you like, man, I want to join in too. You join in. You don't know the ins and outs. You don't know if they set you up just to make you be the one to take the fall. You don't know. You thinking you trying to make you some money real quick by duffing some merch up out these sporting goods stores all alone, you fuck around and get caught because you done went to the wrong one. You couldn't just leave well enough alone. You got to wait with a couple of them already in the first place. Goddamn, greedy motherfuckers. They be greedy. It's most definitely easy to get into trouble, and it's so difficult to get the hell up out of it. That's why you don't bother trouble. Leave trouble where it is. Now, yes, I do understand that at times trouble can still come and find you, but it don't matter. Trouble can come find you. You still can go ahead and get lost. Okay? You don't have to entertain the trouble that even comes your way. You can leave that trouble alone. You don't even have to entertain that trouble. I'm telling you. You do not have to entertain the trouble. You could just, the trouble gonna come, move right on along. Because again, that trouble wants you to be, wants you to the trouble won't want to be entertained. The minute that you entertain that trouble, you is in deep trouble. You in more trouble than what you was in if you'd have just left it alone. Just leave it be. There's so many ways of getting people. You don't have to be loud about it. You don't have to shout it to the Himalayas on what you're going to do. You be quiet, and when the time is right, you strike. That's how I look at it. I ain't with all that rah bullshit and back and forth and you a pump bitch and you this and you that and remember what you said here and yeah, remember what you said, man. Fuck all of that, man. I ain't got that type of energy. Fuck you and what you said, and I don't give a fuck what you got to say about what I say. How about that? Fuck you. Last time I checked, I'm grown. I say what the fuck I want to say. I don't need nobody's permission on this motherfucking app to say nothing about nothing. No, I just choose not to speak because, man, look here. I'm not about to take the fun and the entertainment up out of what I do. And if I'm being honest, I'm not entertained by none of that shit at all. At all. I'm not entertained by none of it. All of it is some sick shit. You got these individuals, you know what, never mind. Never mind. I'm not even going to elaborate because it don't even fucking matter. What do it even matter for me to even say shit about anything about this shit any goddamn way? It don't matter. I understand though. It's content. It's something to talk about. I get it. But fuck that. I man, please. I will find some other shit most definitely to talk about other than talking about that bullshit. No. No, I'll find some other shit. I most definitely is. And the next time I do go live, Marianne did do a live stream, y'all. And I did say that anytime Marianne do a live stream that I was going to give my reaction to it. So the next live stream, y'all gonna sit back and listen to all the broken English and all. Y'all gonna listen to it right along with me, but we gonna be right here listening to Marianne break down her next projects of what she got going on. Her take about Dr. Umar. We gonna listen to all of that. All right. She had dropped the video like maybe 3 days ago, but I was trying to let it marinate first. You feel what I'm saying? Before I really get to digging in and trying to talk on it or whatever. But like I said, the next time I go live, that's what I'm gonna be talking about, and I'm gonna bring that on up and do my reaction to that. So, but with that being said, y'all, I mean, I appreciate y'all pulling up on me. Appreciate y'all hitting that like button. Now I got 10 people. At least give me the 10 likes. Golly. Can I get the 10 likes, ladies and gentlemen? Damn, I didn't sit up and ask nobody for no money. I actually did it because I wanted to do it. Now I actually do live streams because I want to do it and I want to get up here and entertain y'all now. All right, now think about me now and just hit the damn like button. If I got 10 people up in here, let me get 10 likes. I'm not begging nobody for no money. You know what I'm saying? But if you do want to tip the host and you feeling gracious enough to want to tip the host, by all means. But shit, please hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? That's keeping me relevant in the algorithms, ladies and gentlemen. Now, my channel ain't just going to fizzle away. I don't give a damn how much people say you got a dead channel and all this and that. Man, damn all that. So all you people, all you lousy sons of bitches that don't support me any fucking way, bye-bye. I don't give a fuck about what these people that don't support the damn channel say. Lousy motherfuckers that don't support me anyway, that call yourself hate me, they ain't never met me, ain't never had a real conversation with me, but you hate me so much, and I love it, because guess what, I don't know me in real about your motherfucking hate. You don't know me in real time, you lousy. You only know the persona that what I portray on YouTube. You don't know me in real life and I don't know you in real life. I will never disrespect you and call you out your name. And I never did. But everybody else does and you accept that. I don't disrespect you. I get loud. So fucking what? You lousy motherfuckers. So? You lousy motherfuckers. I'm not no quiet-spoken individual. I get loud from time to time. That's me. I don't mean no disrespect because I also know how to talk. You lousy motherfucker. I also know how to temper myself down. But what I don't allow in my spirit is bullshit. You lousy motherfucker. That's what I don't tolerate. Don't tolerate no bullshit from any motherfucker on this app. If you're on bullshit, I'm calling it out. Fuck about your goddamn lousy motherfuckers. You know why? Because if I do some fuck shit and you call me out, you think I got time to worry about my motherfucking hate. You lousy motherfuckers that think I give a fuck about any one of you lousy that sit up here and talk lousy motherfuckers. Lousy motherfuckers. Keep talking, motherfuckers. Keep talking. I love that shit. Why you lousy motherfuckers wake up thinking about lousy motherfuckers that don't support you. You lousy motherfuckers that don't support you anyway and call yourself hate. I ain't never met me, ain't never had a real conversation with me, but you hate me so much. And I love it. Because guess what? I don't give motherfuckers. Get all of you. About your motherfucking hate. I don't give a fuck about your hate. I get paid. Talk. Y'all hit that like button. And I can make it funny. Flying low, I owe you talent list. Sons of bitches. Y'all gonna continue to be mad at a motherfucker like me because guess what? This shit ain't easy. And you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? I don't give a damn about nobody being mad at me about the things that I may say about my mouth, because the same way that people have an opinion about you, about how you move, the things that you do, the things that you say, I could do it the same way too, right? But this is what I've came to realize, right? And this is just me. Calling people out on this goddamn app is just I want to say for the wrong things, right? Because you sit up here and try to rationalize bullshit talking. It's no way that you can rationalize bullshit, right? And especially if you is engaging with the bullshit too. Because then in reality, no one is better than anyone if everyone is involving themselves in the fuck shit, right? Now you can say it's levels to it or whatever, right? But all in all, you won't be able to tell the difference because everybody is still playing in the mud and still talking about people and still disparaging people's names on here, right? Now, it got to a point with me that I'm like, you know what? That's not my initial mission of why I came on here. Yes, I got drawn into it, and yes, I indulged up in it. So I don't regret nothing that I did, but it was a learning experience for me to understand on how to move on YouTube and how to maintain a monetized channel, right? Maintaining a monetized channel is not as easy as you may think it is. Okay? Yes, if you have enough people to support the channel and make sure you get your watch time hours and have the necessary subs to be able to go live and be able to have that $ at the bottom of your chat, that's an accomplishment in itself. But what's the real accomplishment is to sustain and maintain a monetized channel. That is hard work. All right. Because you got to watch for so many elements. You got to even watch certain people's content to even play. Let's just be honest. You can't play everybody's content because, and I'm gonna tell you what's the real trick to that. Just because somebody play your content on your channel, that don't negate you to have to play their content. And see, that's one of the tricks that they'll try to get you on. And then the minute that you play their content and they don't like what your response is or whatever the case may be, they come right behind and flag. Then you start losing your monetization. Then you start losing your money or your passive income that you didn't build up, right? I'm not saying that you're looking to be a big YouTuber. I'm not even sitting up here saying that I'm looking to be a big YouTuber. I'm looking to be a YouTuber that has a passive income and another stream of income coming in. That's it. If you picking up what I'm putting down and you want to donate to the host on the content that I'm providing, cool. Regardless if you always donate or not, I understand by you participating in the chat, by you hitting that like button, by you sharing the live stream, that is a form of donation towards the channel, right? People can sit up here and say what they want about my channel and, you know, I don't have a lot of people here, whatever the case may be. That's cool. But when I do talk about things that everybody can actually gravitate to, my room do get packed because then I know that it's a lot of people that's want to come in, they want to see what I have to say about certain situations, right? And it don't matter to me about that because, again, my channel was never supposed to be in that algorithm in the first place with the fuck shit, not this channel, right? Now, the Johnny Blaze 2 channel, yeah, of course, I don't care, but like, then again, I do care. So I'm still careful about certain type of content that I'm willing to put out on that channel because eventually I want that channel to be monetized. So I have to be mindful of the type of content that I'm still putting out on that channel as well. But I guarantee y'all one thing, I've been doing this long enough to understand that it's just, again, it's going to be certain people's content I'm just not going to play. They not going to get no shine over here. I don't give a damn what they say about me, what they try to talk about with me. It don't matter. I will never play their content on especially on this channel, but on the Johnny Blaze 2 channel, no. I'm being very selective of the type of content that I'm willing to put out on my channel. And oh well, I'm not going to continue. I'm not going to play anything that's hateful or anything like that. I'm not doing none of that. Could her text been the code amongst them? Maybe to bring her something from his so-called pharmacy? Could be. I mean, again, it could mean a whole lot of things with that text. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not so quick to want to jump out the window about that text now. That text can mean anything. That don't necessarily mean it's tying him into the murder or anything like that. Because then if that's the case, then it seems like that's consensual on what they had going on. So again, do I want to jump out the window on that? Especially if the young woman had a boyfriend and he was just a friend. Anybody, can sit up here and think the worst in that situation, thinking maybe she was dipping with the guy, whatever the case may be, They already been knowing each other probably, and so happy she started dipping with the guy, whatever the case may be. Who knows? But I don't want to put none of that on that young woman. God bless the dead. I don't want to put none of that on her because I don't know her and I don't know her background. So, and me personally, even if that was the case, right? So what? What negated if he's the one that actually unalived her? What negate all of that in the first place? What prompted all of that to even happen in the first place is where my train of thought is with the whole thing. Why did she have to die? In a situation like that with me, I always want to know why. Why did it happen? What forget the text, forget all that, but why? Why did she have to be unalive? What is the rhyme or reason behind her being unalive that way? That's it. Because all that, to me, all that other shit, it blinds you away from what the real question is. Why did she have to be unalive that way? Why? That is the main question that anybody should really want to ask in that situation. Damn all, okay, fine if you want to put everything else to try to figure out and put some clues. I'm not going to knock that. My thing is this. To me, and this is just to me, my personal opinion, damn all that. Why was she killed? And who did it? 2 questions. Why was she unalive and who did it? Because it got to be a rhyme or reason. You just don't unalive somebody like that for no reason. It had to be some type of reason, ladies and gentlemen. Had to. So, that's just the way I see it. Other people gonna look and they gonna search for their own truth in their own way, another way or whatever. But me, excuse me, I look for the truth. I look for the why in the situation. I look for the why. Evie, I couldn't agree with you more with that one, man. We is living in some real crazy times right now. And I'm just glad that I'm able, and amongst not just myself, but others, know how to adjust and just be able to, we got to deal with it. We still here. So no matter what, we got to adjust to the times, to what we live in, and deal with what we deal with. You know what I'm saying? And don't let it take you under. Yeah, you just don't want to let it take you under. That's it. But otherwise, yes, we all are living in crazy times right now, ladies and gentlemen. And as long as you keep your head on the swivel and stay strong and strong and rooted down in your beliefs and what you believe in, what your standards is, really don't even matter to me about what others got going on. Yeah, is it something to talk about? Yes. All of that is true. But at the end of the day, I really be just trying to concentrate on making sure that my character is in place, making sure that my mental is in place, because hey, I'm not too good to have a mental break, just like anybody on this app or off this app. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not above being unhinged. Shit, I'd have been unhinged before on this motherfucking shit. I'd have been unhinged before. Yeah, I'd have been unhinged before. So, I mean, hey, am I looking to be unhinged again? No, I ain't looking for all that. You know what I'm saying? But Yeah, I've been unhinged on here, so that goes without saying. That goes without saying, EV. I'd have been unhinged on here. Yeah, I most definitely have. So I speak from experience when I talk on certain things, though. But again, am I judging? No, I am the last individual on this damn app to judge you. If you want to be unhinged, that's your goddamn right. You got every right to be unhinged when you want to be unhinged. My best advice to you with that, though, is don't make it a habit of just being unhinged all the damn time, because, see, then you allow strangers to control your emotions at that point. No. When you have that type of time to be unhinged, you be unhinged and then you get the fuck gone. If you want to wait 3-4 months after then want to be unhinged again, then that's cool. But trying to be unhinged every goddamn day, that shit don't work. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you want to be unhinged, do it every 3 or 4 months or something like that. Get on this motherfucker and run off and talk your shit and then just get the fuck gone. Because every day trying to be unhinged, that shit won't work. You gonna wear yourself on out. So it is what it is. Yeah. All right. So again, salute to the chat. I appreciate y'all pulling up on me, but I'm gonna get the hell on up out of here. Y'all know I had to come through and chop it up with y'all for a minute, put out some content, you know, be a little entertaining, laugh with y'all for a minute, and then just go ahead on about my business. I done gave y'all a 2-for-1. Now I'm up out y'all here for the rest of the damn day. Now I'm gonna sit back and enjoy other people's shows or whoever I want to watch, you know, and just take it easy. Shit, it's an easy Saturday. Matter of fact, I know I'm gonna go and find me something to eat. Go and find me something to eat. Then after I find me something to eat, probably lay in my sit in my lazy boy chair, fall out for a little minute, then get up, and then, you know, then I be whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, EV. Whenever some more info come out, you already know how to send it to me. Just send it to me, man, and you know I'm gonna put it on out there, and I'm gonna give my opinion about it. Either way. So whoever ever gets some more information about the Kada Scott situation, excuse me, please send it to my email. I will put it out on the live, and we will talk, and I will talk about it. We all will talk about it. All right. So with that being said, salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all once again for pulling up on the show. I am your host with the most, JB2 Reactions, signing off. Appreciate y'all smashing that like button and sharing the live. But Johnny Blaze is gone.